welcome to our episode of 𝐶𝐲𝓲 Reviews. We got Chris and Alex.
Hey guys.
How you doing?
What's up?
I definitely need their help, and we could probably use a few more people's help on this one. This is Shmaltz's 17th anniversary Jewbelation Reborn. Brew with 17 malts, 17 hops, and it's 17% ABV. What they should have done is put it in like a 17-ounce bottle. Like that would have been... Yeah, actually I think it should be like a 1.7-ounce bottle because it's that strong.
It's heavy 17s.
They do that every anniversary. It's always 16, like the one before that was 16.
I thought it was some mystical Kabbalah shit.
Yeah. Anyway, so what do you smell here?
Oh.
You get like huge black licorice.
Yeah, I was gonna say like almost like a Belgian kind of fruit smell.
It's almost like syrupy. What do you think?
Yeah.
Raisin syrup.
Yeah, I would agree with that. It is like a little Belgian-y. Like, it's more like a double or something like that. Not much in the way of head there. Not surprising.
No
considering it's
hop aroma whatsoever.
No, it's probably. I think it's 2 years old.
What about 17 hops?
Yeah, I mean, 17 hops will still fade over 2
yeah,
years.
2 years.
All right, you want to dig in here?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Or 𝓑𝓻𝓮𝓲𝓹𝓽𝓲𝓸, as they say.
Mm.
Wow.
It's good for 17%. I would have thought it would be a little more hot, but
Yeah.
it's pretty mellow.
It reminds me, like, as soon as it hit my tongue, it kind of reminds me of like a Goose Island Bourbon County. Something big like that, like
Less chocolatey.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I thought I was going to taste. I was like, because of the smell, and I thought I was going to get a little bit more bitter malt flavor, but I think it's pretty well balanced. Or with time.
I think the hops have really taken a back seat by now. It's very much like a port or a brandy or a cognac or something.
It really reminds me of like something Dogfish Head would brew.
Yeah, like the Worldwide Stout, which I think is 18 or 19% depending on the year. That's probably what I was thinking of. Although Worldwide Stout, when it's fresh, it's just like paint thinner. But when it has some age on it, it's way more mellow like this one. I'm getting kind of residual heat in the throat. Are you guys feeling kind of alcohol warming sensation?
Yeah, and the aftertaste.
Yep.
They wrote a funny little blurb on the back there. It seems like it's real full of character.
They do that on every beer. They like put a freaking novel on there. I think it's like kind of red grape kind of flavor, or
That'd be the raisins.
yeah. I get like raisins. I get like chocolate syrup.
I do get a little syrupy sweetness, kind of sugary almost.
Yeah, sticky.
Yeah, I heard they use a lot of malt extract in this.
Oh,
to
really?
just crank that.
Wow.
Because they're gonna have like such a really high gravity.
Yeah.
If they want to get 17% out of there. I get like, I pay attention, I get like a little bit of like pine danky kind of hops on it. What do you think?
I can't tell if that's just the alcohol. I mean, it's starting to taste strong.
How would you rate like the drinkability?
I mean, it depends on what you want it for. I mean, if I was just in like beer sampling mode and I bought this bomber by myself and I was like, I'm gonna crack that, I'd have a hard time finishing that, and I wouldn't be enjoying it at the end.
Alex and I were just saying that off camera. I was like, nobody would drink a bottle of this by themselves. So they're like a raging alcoholic.
Yeah.
It's a big beer, and it's a sipping beer.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, that's the way I would look at it. This is a beer to be shared amongst friends, and so from that extent, you know, I think mission accomplished.
You know, it's funny. We're still going here. What do you think on score here? I'm kind of on between 7 and 8. Like I think it's a good beer, but it's not like blowing my mind or anything.
It's hard for me to judge fairly because this isn't really my style of beer typically, but you know, for what it is, it's definitely a good. It's up there with the you know, the better types of this sort of beer that I've tasted.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would usually like rate it lower because it's not what I would just buy to be like drinking.
Rating it in rating it in the strong ale category, putting this beside, you know, big English style strong ales, I think it stands up very nicely. It's something a little different in that category because it's almost Belgian-y and it's almost a stout, but it's just like a big barley beer, you know, a lot of different barley sensations. I almost think maybe 17 types of barley is too much. Or you put one in there that is the leader, so that you know
I'm sure
what
it's like maybe like 2 base malts and 16 specialty malts that are like maybe 3 ounces each or something.
Yeah.
I figured they probably would have went rye heavy on this or something. But
yeah.
So what do you think as far as grade score?
Yeah, 7.5.
Yeah.
Sure.
I think with that
easily. I mean, I have no problem. You know, it could be 8.5 if this were your style.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I think it's very drinkable. I know you keep saying you're getting boozy flavor. I think it's pretty drink for 17%. If you've had like an old school verges on very, very boozy, even with age. So
yeah, I would say this is more drinkable than Worldwide Stout.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not sure, but that Worldwide's a little more complex than this, but it's still a fun beer. This was actually a gift from Alex and Marissa, who have been, not this Alex, different Alex, who have been in some of my other videos.
Thanks, Alex. Marissa.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, thanks and cheers.